Battle godwit.
Yeah. The spoonbill and the crane flying. So, but in the 4 species target is 4.
Which other 2 are remaining?
The lesser flamingo and the black-tailed godwit.
They are yet to be spotted.
They are yet to be spotted. But in this particular area, as I tell you, it's a good place to see all of them.
Solomon Jallow is the president of the Gambia Birdwatchers Association.
Bird-watching is something that people think if you are not landed, you can do it.
Yes.
It is something that you must go to a school.
Yes.
You must learn. And then you must be very agile. That is, you have to be strong physically, mentally, and, you know, even spiritually. You have to. Because, I mean, in the wild, if you go inside the wild, there are many ways of identifying things. Not only the birds, but trees, butterflies, birds, even the fish in the river.
Maze of other
bird watchers, the bird watchers should be able to have all that talent.
So you should be one with nature.
Yeah, you have to be, and you have to be somebody physically strong to become a bird watcher. Yeah, if we identify that from you, then we can know that this person can be able to do bird watching in the wild, because it's a physical thing. You have to be very physically strong, otherwise you will not be able to do it.
Now, our tourism authorities must of course realize that this industry is growing and a lot of young people are benefiting from it. Now, what support are you getting from their side?
Yeah, anyway, it's been very good for this past year with the Gambia Tourism Authority, with all the bird watchers in the Gambia, because they've been supporting us by, you know, accommodating us into the tourism industry areas, by giving us badges, that is form of a license to operate in the industry. And also, like last year, they provided this kind of field trip. Yeah, they sponsored the field trip to go onto a new site to see new places. They supported us on
now
that.
You have official identification and recognition.
Yeah, exactly, from the Gambia Tourism Authority.
Now, what do you think is left to be done?
No, I mean, the only thing is we're asking from them is to talk to the hoteliers, to invite the bird watchers into the hotel. Every bird watcher should be in a hotel, so that, you know, those hoteliers will be liaised with the bird watcher to make sure, you know, birding is promoted in that particular hotel, because that attracts more tourism coming to the Gambia. Most of the tourists coming to the Gambia nowadays are coming for the birds, because in the Gambia we don't have big games, that is many animals.
So birding is one of the biggest
birding
industries
is the most, you know, biggest one that attracts the nature lovers to come to this country. So I think with the collaboration of all the local bird watchers with the hoteliers and the government, that is the GTA, should be in one and make sure all these bird watchers are distributed in different hotels.
And of course, this will greatly help the drive to promote tourism.
Yeah, that's it. That is also another promotion of getting tourists to come to the country. Because in any hotel you have a professional that will encourage the tourists that are in that hotel to take them outside and show them the wild and also interact with the local communities.
Bird watching is proving to be a major means of employment for hosts of young people who are suddenly realizing the amazing and overpowering possibilities availed by the country's natural endowment. With over 500 avifauna species, the Gambia is just the place to experience a delightful bird watching expedition, bringing both local and exotic breeds together in open woodlands, which provide the perfect habitat for birds of all varieties. The local birders and guides entirely understand their terrain, and any visitor can be sure of an unforgettable sojourn, replete with surprises. Birders are extremely sensitive and receptive to the environment and can easily perceive birds well concealed with the slightest noise.
And the birders we have here are extremely, professional, well trained. I went around with them and so I realized that some of them are very good at spotting birds and the like. So it will be a big help to the industry if some of them are induced by the hotels to take up birding and things like that.
Exactly. The Gambia is a very small country, but we are very lucky. Yes. Gambia is one of the best countries in Africa that provide local guides.
Local guides.
We have the biggest number of local guides in the Gambia than any of West African countries. So that is.
I've interviewed a lot of tourists who told me that it's extremely good guides.
Yeah, and we have a very wonderful guides, very potential. They know all the calls. They can identify a bird in flight. Even you see a tree, you know how many type of different birds come.
Sometimes they can even detect a bird hiding within a great bush.
So Gambian bird watchers are very well intelligent and they are very good. They are very good.
Here they move carefully and noiselessly through the savanna woodland while scanning the forest for rare and exotic species which usually frequent the Gambia during this time looking for better conditions. A bird's cry is perceived. Birders quickly identify the species. One of their chief qualities is the ability to distinguish a bird by its song.
Western grey plantain eater. This bird is here. It's within this vicinity because you can see the indicators are there. If it is a bigger owl, you see the pied crows. But for this particular species of owl, you see small, tiny birds trying to.
These are other birds always mob the owl.
The owls, yeah. Each of the owl species there is a particular bird that
they follow them around.
Yeah, they follow him or they mob him. If it is a bigger owl, as I mentioned earlier, it will be the pied crows. If you see big crows mobbing around a big tree, you know that big eagle owl is around. If you see the small birds mobbing, you know that this small owl is around.
As a bird, what does that teach you?
Yeah, it just simply tells you that what you are looking for is within my reach.
The result of this expedition will be eventually sent to the West Africa Bird Study Group and BirdLife International for continued exploration meant to safeguard the threatened avifauna species.
The pied kingfisher. Earlier on I told you kingfisher, they are indicators of environmental quality like water. If the water is polluted, we have not seen any kingfisher here. Why? Because they feed on wetlands and areas that have no pollution.
Okay.
So wherever you see kingfisher, you know that automatically that area or that habitat, particularly the water,
is unaffected.
It's unaffected. There is no pollution. So which means that the moment we see this kingfisher here, it tells us that this water is free, there is no pollution.
The existence of some birds is extremely important in habitations. Species like the pied kingfisher are indicators which exist only in undamaged environments containing water. The local birders also visited the Farasutu Reserve in Cloro.
A remarkable natural background sets the scene here at the Farasutu Nature Reserve in Cloro. This place is home to more than 100 bird species.
The small woodland, defined by streams and a thick undergrowth, attracts both land and water birds. The giant nest of a hammercup was soon discovered on a large tree. The exciting birds built the biggest nest, which birders described as an abode for the hammercup's usually large family.
Farasutu project. Yes. Now it's an amazing combination, natural combination we have here. The river, natural background, and a lot of other effects which combine to make this place a beautiful eco-network. How did this place come about?
Thank you very much, Ibrahim. This place has been a long time place here.
It was nurtured over the years.
Yeah, and it was mainly used by the local community, which was the village, which is Tunjina and Cloro community.
Okay.
They used to use this forest here mainly for local circumcisions.
But so in that they ensured its preservation.
Yeah, no, I'm coming. Just they were using it as a circumcision site, both men and women. But after some time, when I came into conservation, and I am a citizen of the area, I see to it that this place badly needs a rescue or to protect it, to rehabilitate it. And how will we rehabilitate it? Because in the past I have been a birder and I've introduced so many people into bird watching, especially within my own town, within my own village in Cloro. And I've asked people to look, what do you think? We may have somewhere a very potential, it's quite